I'd like to welcome you to Robin Hood Shaving Artisans. Today it's going to be a little bit different program than I usually have. I'm going to review the Gillette Heritage Razor. I know that a lot of you at the time that I did my initial demonstrating shave with this did not have yours in the mail yet. I was very fortunate that I was able to receive mine early. But by now, that was been 3, maybe 4 weeks ago since that video came out, and I'm sure that most of you have received yours Gillette Heritage, the new one, now in the mail and had the time to give it a try. So I'm going to give you some thoughts on it and as I think back on how that particular shave went. And I'm going to start by doing re-unboxing, I guess you would call it, of this particular razor. This is the way it came. It came in another package, but it was very well packed and protected. So we got to turn it around here and we got to open it up, get it out of the cardboard box. As most of you know, it came wrapped in a bubble wrap to protect it. And in the typical style of Gillette, it came with this imitation leather brown case. A lot of their vintage razors looked exactly like this. So, and you can see it says King C Gillette on the front. Very nice case. A couple of my friends bought 2 of these. They use one and they keep the other one. I guess they want to sell it maybe 5 or 10 years from now as an investment. So they're still readily available now. You get them on Amazon and some other places. But let's open this up now. Inside you've got this nice card here that came with it. It was kind of the instruction sheet, a little saying on the front, and then there's the cap and the end cap and the guard and the handle. Tells you a little bit about those. How to insert everything right here. The other side of the page is how to shave with that particular razor. If you've been shaving before, you just kind of read through this real quickly. But if you've never shaved before with a wet shave double-edged razor, this is a good little, pretty nice to follow this. So, and on the back side of the pamphlet, there's a telephone number if you have some questions to Gillette.com and their patent number. So that's the little pamphlet basically that came with the razor. Let's set that off to the side right now, and let's open this baby up and see what we have. I am going to discuss a little bit about the razor blades that I used and the ones I would recommend from this point forward. So I'm going to take this out right now. This is easy to get out the top, but it seems like I got to flip it over the packaging to get the handle out. The packaging itself has got a nice felt feeling to it. It's just very nicely presented. So we'll set that off to the side for right now. Let's screw this together and see what we have. The handle, I believe, is made in the United States, and the head is made by a company in Germany. And I'm not quite for sure which one it is, but it was put together very nice and high quality. The handle itself has got a nice knurling to it. In other words, when I was using it myself, even though my hands were slippery with the water and the soap, it didn't slip out of my hand. It's about, I'd say it's about 3 inches long, roughly. And just really a nice razor. You can see that when I put the razor blade in, there was a small amount of overhang, which is typical, I would say, on at least 80% of the either open or closed comb razors. This particular razor is a closed comb razor. In other words, you don't see any these teeth sticking out on this side or over on the other side. And usually they indicate, but not always, that it's a very mild to low aggression razor. Although I have a couple razors, not Gillette's, that are very, very aggressive, and even though they're a closed comb. So we'll take this apart for a minute to kind of recap. It's a 2-piece razor, actually a 3-piece. The handle's 1 piece. This is the 2nd piece, and this is the 3rd piece. Now the cap has got, if you can see it, there's a number 4 there. I have no idea what it stands for. It must stand for something because somebody once to the trouble of stamping a 4 on these. And there's been some controversies on the internet what the 4 means. What I did notice was if you look at the retaining posts here, one here and one on the other side right here, for the razor blade, they're kind of on a slant. A lot of the razors are rounded on the top. You know, there's this little portion here. This one's in a slant. For what reason, I have no idea. If somebody has a clue of why they would do that, I would appreciate if you left a comment below. All right, so let's put this together. I want to weigh it. Actually, I weighed it before. We're going to do it again. Okay. All right, and I got my trusty scale here. Set the blade off for a minute. Gotta push that button to open it. And it's tiered at 0, and it weighs exactly 2.22 ounces. So, and I think you can see that right here. I don't know if I can lift that up without dropping it. You'll be able to see it better. 2.22. I'm not holding it. There you go. Okay, so that's what the razor weighs. It's a decent weight for that size of a razor and that length of a razor. All right, what I want to do now is let's talk about the blades. It comes with these Gillette Platinum blades, but when I first shaved with it, I used the Gillette Silver Blues. I would say 10 being the best shave you could get. I would say these are about a 5. It was adequate. It took the whiskers down. But if I were to choose, would I buy 100 of these blades? Absolutely not. Not the Silver Blues. A lot of guys look like them. For me, they just didn't do the job. But what I'm going to do is I probably should have used the Gillette Platinums here, and it would have made a difference. In my next shave, I am going to use the Platinums and then reevaluate what kind of a shave I did get. So that's to be fair with that particular razor. So I'm going to set these aside. I did use these the first time, but I won't use those again. Maybe I'll take them in the garage and use them for something else. But these I'm going to try on my next shave. Some other alternatives, if you want to get more aggressive with your shave, you could use the Astra Greens, which is probably my most favorite blade. Next to the Platinum, the Persona Red Platinum. These are made in Israel. And of course, I'm going to have to eventually shave with the feather blade because I want to see how aggressive this razor really is with that type of blade. So there you have it. I just wanted to give my viewpoints on the razor again, the blades I use, the blades I won't use. Now, understand that everybody is different. Some of the guys would say, well, I don't like the Platinum, the Persona Reds. I like this, and it's just everybody's personal choice. These are my own choices and what I would recommend for myself. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this video. Take a look at some of the other. I'm going to have some links up here to other videos that I've done. And also subscribe button down here. It'll be round with a Robin Hood symbol on it. I appreciate if you would subscribe and also ring that bell so you'll get some more of these high quality videos in your email. One last thing I'd like to ask a favor of you. I have in the show more area of almost all of my videos, I have the product links. I am an affiliate for Amazon and from the other fine shaving companies. I would appreciate it if you would use those links. The reason being is I have one goldfish, and that darn goldfish eats a heck of a lot of food, and he would be really, really happy if you guys would order your products from the links I provide below, and it would also help me in this particular channel. It'll help me support my my habit of making videos. So have a great day. Have a lot of great shaves. Try some of these different blades yourself to see how you like them, and make a comment below. Thanks for stopping in. We'll see you in the next shave.